Welcome back to another video. It's Friday and you know what that means.
It's time for Top Fuel Teachers.
So Amy, I see you've been progressing more with the WRC, you and the students. Do you want to go take a look at it then, or?
Yeah, let's go take a look. So yes, as you can see, we have made some massive progress with the WRC Focus once again this week. It's looking a little bit more like a car. It will need to come apart again in places because there's still other things we need to do, but we just wanted to get it back together a bit and see how it looks. As you can tell, it's looking amazing. And once we've got the bumpers back and the wing back and all the glass in, it's going to look unbelievable. So what have we been doing this week? Well, as you can see, we don't have an engine on the engine stand anymore because we've got the engine back in it. The engine's in. It's 90% wired up. It's got all the coolant pipes connected, and it's got coolant, well, it's got water in it at the moment because we're going to flush it, but it's got water in it and it is holding water. There's no leaks at the moment. We've still got to do the electrics, like I said, so we haven't had it running. Need to sort out the dashboard inside and get all the wiring back in there done before we can try starting it. But look at this. It is sitting in there and looking good. There's our nice bright blue manifold. Like I say, we've got some water in it. It's holding water. Got most of it plumbed up. Like I say, it is all plumbed up. 90% of it is wired up. So it won't be long. It'll only be a couple of days maybe before we actually try and start it. So that'll be exciting again to hear it run. The exhaust is on, but I haven't got my finger out at the moment and I haven't extended the tailpipe a little bit. So I still need to do that, which I will sort out in this coming week. But look at that, engine back where it belongs. Still need to tidy the wiring a little bit, but we have tidied it a lot. Yeah, and it's plumbed up, like I say, our nice blue manifold there, radiator in, and the grill on. So at the moment it's looking good and lots of progress. Obviously we've got the drive shafts in. We've got no oil in the gearbox yet, but we will do that obviously. But yeah, the drive shafts are in. We sorted the brakes out last week, as we said on the video then. Inside we've got another section of the floor painted. That's just drying out. So, and we've got the battery box in, as you can see there, and also we've got the rear brake lines plumbed in as well. So we've got, I can't remember what I showed you last week, but we've got the hydro handbrake bolted in, and we've also got the hose or the pipe coming through the bulkhead. Let's go around the other side. There's the battery box. So we've got the brake pipe, this one here, if you can see it, it's a bit dark in here, coming through the bulkhead to our brake bias valve, which is here, so we can regulate the amount of brake in effort we have at the rear. Then from the brake bias valve, it goes under the gear change to the master cylinder on the hydraulic handbrake. We've got a pipe made up to go from there on the hydraulic handbrake to there. So once we've got it all bled, when you put your foot on the brake, it will pump all the way through the hydraulic handbrake, which is not a problem. I know it will work that way, I've done it before, and to the rear brakes. And then when you want to do a hill start, pull a tug on the hydraulic handbrake, and that will apply the rear brakes, and we will be stopped at the back. So that's all good. Like I say, we've got some of these little P-clips here, and we're going to tidy up the brake pipes and fix them in with them, so that will look nice as well. We got this dashboard is I've just put this in to check for clearances around here and all of that, but we've also got the dashboard out of that donor car, so we'll choose the best dashboard out of two, and obviously we'll fit the best one. We've still got the wiring like in here to sort. Like I say, we're going to have it'll have the ignition key, but then it'll have a flick switch and a push button start there, like it did with the battery cut off. So all this will be a lot tidier. We should be getting our cushions back for our seats, which aren't in here. They are over there. We should be getting our blue cushions back soon, hopefully. So once the paint's dry and we've got this section floor painted, we can get the seats in. We're not going to put too much back in, because I know when they do the windscreen, sometimes they like to stand in the car and stand out through the windscreen to put the sealant round. But then again, this car sits very low, so you might not need to. But there, so we've messaged ACW again, Motorsport Plastics, today. Just waiting for a reply from them, because they did say they might be able to help us out a little bit with the polycarbonate windows. So we're just waiting to hear from them. Hopefully we'll hear from them soon, and they could be on their way, which would be nice. We've also these channels here. They were bare when we got the car, but we've took the rubber strips off of that one over there. We just need to clean them up a little bit, clean some of the double-sided tape off, and we're going to put them back in here as well. So that will tidy that aspect up. So that will be all good as well. It's really moving on. Like I say, once we get the bumpers back, it's just going to give this car what it deserves, you know, the look that it deserves. It's been with Rally Sport 13 years, this car, but we've never actually managed to put it on the road. So I'm still hoping to get it on the road for June the 8th for the show. We, like I say, we've got to get our roll cage back as well. That's being powder coated white at the moment. So we'll get that back. We'll put that in before the seats, as you can see over there as well. We've got nice new blue harnesses for the seats as well, and there's our spare wheel for it. So yeah, it'll look really good. We've got to finish painting up the sides, and I do want to paint the roof as well if we can, but hopefully we'll get that done. There still will be some things that we haven't done that we need to do, but it'll be mostly complete when we get it on the road for the Octane show on June the 8th. That's the main thing. It'll be on the road. Obviously we will want to paint the insides of the doors as well, all white, just to make it look cleaner and fresher inside. They look okay when they're black, but for me, I prefer it white. I saw a picture online of a Focus Mark 1 rally car, white roll cage, white spare wheel there, all interior white, and it looked amazing. So that's what I'm aiming for, that sort of look. Obviously we've got all the wiring loom to the rear is all tucked up at the front, and the battery cable, so we'll get all that in again, because we've got reverse light and fog light to go in on the bumper, both on this side. Normally on a normal Focus they'll be on each side, but they're both on this side on the WRC bumper. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? How's it looking now? I am so impressed at the work that is going on with this. I really am. The students have excelled themselves. They really have. So yeah, they absolutely love it. And obviously as soon as we get this one done, we've got another project to come in that we all know about, and we'll be talking about that more once it is coming in. I know I just mentioned the roll cage for this. Well, our track car, we haven't forgotten about that, but we are picking up soon, or getting it delivered even, a half cage for it. It's in white, so we will get it done in yellow at some point to match our K-brace from Bath Motorsport. So we've stripped the inside out, as you can see, because it'll be easy to put the half cage in. We'll put the half cage in, get it all sorted. We'll probably do a fitting video on it as well, and then we'll put it all out again and get it powder coated yellow. We got some of the dashboard apart to mount our hazard switch in it, sort of like we have this. So, but this is another video we'll be doing on the track car at some point. Well, this is meant to be about this video. Also, another thing about it is here we have the bonnet, the trim for the bonnet vents. That'll sit there like that. So it was only bonded on, and it was bonded on very well because we had to cut it off with a bit of lock wire, like a wire saw. But what I might do is I'm thinking I might, for my extra security and peace of mind, I might fiberglass a few bolts in some places, fiberglass them to it, then measure it up, drill the holes in the bonnet and stick it and bolt it down, just for my peace of mind, to make sure it ain't gonna come off. Probably is overkill, but better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, leave that there. Also, probably will do the same with our roof vent here, as you can see, expertly wrapped by Scotty. We'll maybe drill some holes there, fiberglass some bolts in from the inside, then drill the holes in the roof because there's plenty of room in there. There's no structural members at the front to it really, and we'll bolt that down as well as stick it. As we know, Project D, in the first year out, we had a stick-on roof vent and we lost it. So I don't want to be losing another one. They were stuck on really, really well when we had to, like I say, when we had to try and get them off. But peace of mind, and I think I want to bolt them on as well. So that is the state of play of the WRC Focus this week. Some massive progress I've made. Like I say, the engine's in, you know. So yeah, the students have done absolutely amazing. And that's about it. Hopefully next week we might bring you a different car for a change, whether it be the track car or even what's going on with the Yaris. But we might bring you an update on a different car next week. But there, this week, look at that. Honestly, it does leave me speechless, although I can talk a lot. So there you go. So we hope you enjoyed that video. It's goodbye from Chris.
See ya.
And it's goodbye from me. And we will see you next week.